After Miami's most recent interview, JT sparked a furious dispute with young Miami, which exacerbated the already tense dynamics in their relationship. The distance between them appears to be as great as it has always been. Young Miami's remarks regarding the City Girls' breakup were harshly slammed by JT, who called her out and charged her with distorting the true reasons for their breakup. Hi there and welcome back to Rumor Spill. But that's only the tip of the iceberg. JT is clearly involved in this quarrel, as he went on to claim that Miami is bankrupt and has been inventing her extravagant lifestyle. Though not with the City Girls collectively, they appear ready to sever ties with Miami, as seen by their continuous public complaints that have lasted more than a year, keeping the conflict visible and acrimonious. For a long time, it was thought that the conflict resulted from young Miami's seeming desertion of JT during his imprisonment and her diminishing enthusiasm for their musical endeavor. Miami appeared to be more focused on her business, the Keisha-pleasing brand, and her friendship with Diddy. Never one to back down, JT even suggested that Diddy might have had a role in their professional split, raising questions about whether the City Girls would ever get back together. It seems that JT felt neglected while trying to piece together these incidents, as Miami was whisked away to glitzy occasions like the Met Gala, which JT did not attend. To make matters worse, Miami declared her retirement from music and questioned the purpose of their most recent joint album, Raw, which regrettably did not receive a commercial reception. The record appeared to be at a low point, as if the magic of the City Girls had worn off, with barely 10,000 copies sold in its first year. After that, JT made the decision to dissolve her professional relationship with young Miami in order to concentrate on her solo music career, even if Miami was still associated with Diddy and her brand. But when Diddy's legal issues started to surface, Miami was enmeshed in the drama that followed. Ass accusations began flying. Social media turned into a war zone, raising the possibility that Miami was more involved in Diddy's legal troubles than previously believed. Startling claims that connected her to illegal acts, including transporting drugs for Diddy, were made public in court filings. These accusations came to light at a Virginia festival where an unannounced witness accused Miami of engaging in questionable practices. Many fans had thought that JT would openly defend Miami during these turbulent revelations, but instead the situation grew into a full-fledged war. Their heated argument extended to Twitter, where they traded derogatory remarks and harsh allegations that revealed profound personal betrayals. Miami's accusation that JT had been undermining her sparked the internet feud, to which JT vehemently retaliated, refusing to accept any hints of betrayal. She shot back, highlighting her naivete and irritation at being misrepresented. Miami, on the other hand, said that JT was a bad friend and that JT's behavior was making her problems worse. JT defended herself by emphasizing her continuous backing for Miami and asking why she was being painted as the antagonist. JT expressed her frustration in the ongoing argument, blaming Miami for enabling false tales to fan irrational jealousy in spite of JT's attempts to encourage and raise their pair. This continuous conflict between JT and young Miami shows how easily friendships can fall apart in the spotlight and how the internet can magnify private disagreements into spectacles. It also offers a nuanced picture of friendship, fame, and the pressures of public life. The future of the City Girls is still unclear, as both artists work through their personal issues and public ramifications. The past several days have seen a heated exchange between JT and Miami, exposing long-standing problems that had been boiling beneath the surface. Miami said, "It's unbelievable, Jatavia, how you've been throwing shade at me recently, yet I haven't reciprocated at all." JT was accused of gently criticizing Miami through her lyrics. JT defended herself by stating which of her songs were specifically addressed to Miami, saying, "I'm sorry to break the news to you, but you've dedicated 2 songs to attack me. I've nevertheless accepted and held dear to your music in spite of everything. What exactly is the issue at hand?" Miami played down the charges, brushing them off as unimportant during the heated exchange. But JT shot back, startled, saying, "You're definitely out of line. Why didn't you just speak with me directly if you were having problems?" She went on to highlight Miami's decision to publicly ridicule the circumstances and let everyone see it with a dismissive LOL. Their disagreement appeared to be centered on their lack of mutual support for one another. "Whenever there's a problem, you never seem to have my back, even though I've always been there for you, even ready to take a bullet if needed," JT said candidly, expressing her dissatisfaction. Even though they had publicly reconciled, the tension increased when Miami turned up to support another friend, Santana. JT made the point, "You come here backing Santana after they've settled their differences, yet you stir things up in public without them around, kid." It was obvious that underlying resentments lingered, threatening to explode again despite vows that they had made amends. Only a few days prior, young Miami revealed the city girl's recent hardships in an interview by talking about their split. "The most recent album didn't perform as expected," she revealed. "Though I was on the West Coast and she was in Miami doing her own thing, we were attempting to push through our media appearances, but the entire rollout felt haphazard." Miami believed that their personal goals were inherently pulling them apart from the group. "It appeared that things went well when we each completed our separate tasks. However, collectively, as a unit, we were no longer able to communicate. I suppose we both knew it was time to pursue our individual objectives." JT, on the other hand, disagreed with Miami's account, claiming that a major contributing reason to their professional breakup was Miami's covert friendship with Diddy. She said that Miami had put their connection ahead of their music and that Miami was suffering financially as a result of Diddy's declining support. Our pal revealed that Diddy once paid for her ostentatious costs, such as private jet travel, opulent shopping sprees, and the rent for a posh Miami penthouse. However, it is no longer the case. Diddy gave her a present last Christmas, but he hasn't been as generous since. He needs someone like Keisha, who is concerned about more than just his fortune while he is going through his own mental upheaval. JT continued. Miami was clearly having financial difficulties since. Soon after Diddy's assistance ended, she quickly dropped 2 singles, desperate to keep the posh lifestyle she had become used to further compound the chaos. Carisha was the subject of circulating rumors about her alleged involvement in illicit activities. Given her own contentious allegations of spearheading a Diddy trafficking organization, JT found it challenging to refute these claims. Keisha has reconciled with her former partner while concentrating on her own journey. There are still a lot of moving parts in this case, which makes JT's feelings of betrayal seem implausible. The public is left to wonder if JT is right in her feelings or if she is going too far as this drama unfolds. What do you think about this complex network of misinformation and accusations? Post your thoughts in the comments section below. Subscribe Rumor Spill for more videos.